Speaking of dystopian future, that's where Brockmire takes place in the final season. Brockmire, the legend of the booth, whose career I've been following for many, many years, as you know, Hank. Now the commissioner of baseball. Is that the fact of Brockmire?
That is correct, Rich Eisen. I'll talk to you as Jim Brockmire for just a moment.
Yes.
Final season is here. Was not intended to coincide with the final season of humanity, but here we are.
But here we are. Here we are.
Yeah, and Jim Brockmire reminding you, Rich Eisen, that when baseball does come back, it will still be imperative that all players wash their hands directly after banging on trash cans. So let's not forget that.
Yeah, how would Commissioner Brockmire handle the trash can banging scandal?
Well, I think he would make announcements similar to this one. There may not be baseball games, but that doesn't mean you can't get drunk and yell about the Astros. Now, come on. Right?
That is wild.
That should be the new national pastime. Hey, everybody, let's all get drunk and scream about the Astros.
And hey, and it would cost the Mets their manager before he even manages a game.
Is there anything more Mets-like, I ask you, Rich Eisen, than all of that? Hey, folks, all of the downsides of the scandal and none of the positives. New York Mets, ladies and gentlemen. No titles to show for it, nothing.
Oh, that's right.
Just stink. All of the stink and none of the...
I guess you're right. If you are going to scandalize the sport, at least be able to raise a championship banner, as opposed to not even get the manager to manage a single game.
Well, if you think about any scandal, Rich, there's usually some positive involved before there's a downfall, right? There was something that was gained.
Right.
Yeah. Not for the Mets.
No, not for the New York Mets. That's for sure. And is it true that my name comes up in season 4 of Brockmire on IFC that debuts tonight at 10 Eastern Time? If not this episode, but a future episode. Is that a true rumor that I'm hearing?
We usually reference you in some way. I'd be shocked if it wasn't the case.
Right.
We usually take some kind of strange weirdo shot at you.
Right.
I don't remember exactly.
Well, I'm told it involves...
Oh, no, yes, I do recall.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you care to reveal it, or should we... I mean, what do you got?
Yeah, sure. It's about 12 years into this dystopian future, and Brockmire has finally been voted into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And
all right.
Yeah, thank you. And he's scrambling around for somebody to give his speech because he wanted it to be his daughter. Brockmire now has a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
He finds out that he, in a blackout drunk in the Philippines, fathered a daughter. And she is of college age, in around 2030 or 2032 or whenever this is happening.
Yes.
And she's going to give his speech, his intro speech, but they're in a terrible fight. And so she's not available. So he's scrambling around to see who will give the speech. And he doesn't want to have to go to Joe Buck because just out of pride and every other reason.
Mm-hmm.
So he's running down the list of who's just in attendance at the Hall of Fame and to see if there's anybody who still likes him enough or has any relationship at all that will step in and give the speech. And he was running through the list of people who, like Brent Musburger, have not pooped in his bed. And he's like, no, not Levitard, not Eisen. Nope, they've all pooped in my bed.
So are you saying that in this dystopian future I have at some point made poo?
Yes, Brockmire has annoyed you enough that Musburger started this tradition of pooping in Brockmire's bed, and then a lot of people followed it, and you're one of them. It just became this running joke among broadcasting legends.
I'm honored. I'm honored, Hank.
Yeah.
I'm honored. I'm honored to be thrown in that mix, for sure. That's what makes Brockmire so great. Again, it returns tonight, 10 Eastern Time on IFC